journey that we're on.
Yeah, but I think like at the very basics, you need to have a push-pull of like one character wants one thing that's in conflict with another character. And this was a big learning thing, that like the first drafts I wrote were just everybody sitting around and being nice to each other, because that's like how we experience life. But that's not actually that compelling as a story. So we did need to introduce some conflict. And it turns out the conflict creators are now my favorite characters to write, because they're like super fun. And that's something like actors always say, like it's more fun.
It's always fun to be the bad guy.
Bad guys. And then so I think here's a journey, another journey. Given that the characters were supposed to be us, and then we decided that they are not us, kind of freed me up to like not insult either of us by like painting us in a bad light. So now they're not us. They can do terrible things that we would never do because we're good people. And then so writing these actual bad guy characters being kind of shirty and terrible, then like that's like, well, that's so fun. Now I want our main characters to do stuff that's like not good.
I think with like when you listen to, well, so especially people talk about Larry David.
Yeah.
It's he tries to pull the wool over your eyes a bit, but when people, he's not that guy.
Right, I've heard him say these are like thoughts that maybe I have internally, but I would never express them outwardly the way my character does.
So even if you're going to make it yourself, then you've got to like, you're going to like have to actually make the decision of like, this is the worst me because it's going to be the funniest me.
Right, but yeah, I have to admit to all these bad impulses.
Yeah, I mean, you get that a lot with like, that's why people have a love-hate with a lot of comedians, because they are absolutely wearing their bad guy on the sleeve.
Yeah.
Even somebody like Seinfeld, who's notoriously a good guy, but it's a selfish mindset that like, you're like, well, he doesn't really seem to care about anybody.
Yeah.
He's just perfect because he deemed himself perfect, and still comes out like as the, help me.
I was just thinking about something else.
Oh, well, thanks. Here we go.
Sorry. But, because what I was thinking about was, because we do enjoy those movies and TV shows where, like, nothing bad happens and everyone's a good person the whole time. But it also, those don't tend to be funny. Correct me if I'm wrong. They're more like, it's so nice.
Well, like, things that we've watched recently that we like, like Master of None, or Rami, or Take My Wife.
Yeah.
They're not really, they're comedians, and they're not really funny. Even Baskets can get pretty wacky, but like, it's more situations of characters that could be kind of silly, kind of absurd. And that whole side is far more interesting than us than like a pratfall. Not that there's anything wrong with a pratfall.
And I guess like the sitcom situations where one character is withholding information from another character or lying.
Three's Company.
Yeah, those just seem so contrived. That conflict that is straight up like head to head isn't that interesting. Whereas good intentions gone awry are, to me, really
well,
funny.
we've evolved. I mean, not all of us, but